I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Interesting story about Mason Ramsey. You're about to hear it now. You know what? Every artist has a story. And you're about to hear Mason. Come on in, Mason. Have a seat. Thank you, Mr. Producer, for having him on time.
Somebody stole our headphones.
Someone stole your headphones? Yeah. How you doing, Mason? Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for being here. Where are you from originally?
I am from Golconda, Illinois.
Right.
Which is a very small town of 700 people.
700. What's it like? Here, get close to that microphone because
Yes.
these are not as good as your studio mics, right?
Yeah.
What's it like growing up in a town with 700 people?
Very interesting, to say the least.
Well, if it's all you know at that point when you're a kid, anyway, when you were.
There's not a whole lot that goes on around where I'm at. It's mainly like a postcard town, you have like a main street and like the buildings face each other, it's like, but
well, they do that here too.
Yeah.
True, I guess.
Everybody knows everybody's business, though. That's a problem, right? In a town like that. Like, everyone knows everything.
Everything, literally. And also everyone knows everybody too.
Yeah.
So, and that's another thing. There's not a, like I said, 700 people. There's literally no stoplights in the whole town.
God, I would love that.
It's really awesome.
We have them in New York City, but we don't pay attention to them.
gosh.
It's a suggestion. They suggest you slow down.
Don't worry.
But are you? And it's okay to kind of toot your own horn. Are you turning into or have become the town celebrity? Actually, really, if you think about it.
I mean, you could say that. I
just did it because I think you have.
I have been given the key to the city.
Wow.
Which was really awesome.
Does it open anything?
Yeah, does it really open things?
Yeah.
No, it's just stuck to like this like little thing, and it's like a golden key made of plastic, but it's really, really beautiful once you hang it up on your wall and look at it.
Well, no, and it's something to be proud about for the rest of your life,
Absolutely.
And I wish, but it'd be great if they gave you a key that opened every friggin' door in town.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like town hall? Oh, my God.
There's some things, even in your town, I bet there's some things behind those doors you don't want to see. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me take you through a little history of Mason Ramsey. The first time we heard Mason, and saw him on video, by the way.
Yeah.
This was a video that was taken at it was the Walmart in your town.
Did Walmart give you like gift cards, like for free stuff?
I don't.
Well, they should.
They gave me some stuff. I don't remember what it was. I think like a. Oh yeah, I do. They gave me a gift bag.
Okay.
With like
Walmart stuff.
a PS4 and like.
Oh wow. Okay.
Of course, this was like a few years ago, 2018, before they just recently came out with the PS5s. Which,
Go back. You got to go back.
I bet if you walked in, you could say, "Hey, I'm Mason Ramsey," and well, I'm going to take whatever I want and walk out the front door.
No.
Try that and see what happens.
Okay. I want to play this sound now.
Okay.
Don't ask any questions.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
So it was 6 years ago we figured out when this
something like that. It was a long time ago.
And how old were you? 6 years. Do the math for me. I don't know.
11.
11 years old. This is 11-year-old Mason Ramsey. Someone was videoing you yodeling and singing actually at this Walmart. Why were they videoing you? Was this a contest or a concert, or is this your ploy to steal things from Walmart so they didn't know what you were doing?
My goodness. No, so actually I had traveled with my grandparents. We were doing something earlier that day. I don't remember what, but it caused me to be, dressed up like I was. And we ended up going to our local Walmart, which is about, 45 minutes from us maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't really know. But we went there and we were shopping, and all of a sudden I just, I felt like I wanted to sing. And so I just stopped what I was doing and started singing, and I started getting a small little crowd gathering around, which...
Did security have a problem with this? What's this kid doing on aisle 4?
No, I don't think they did. No, I think that they really didn't know what was going on because it was, But supposedly they could hear me from the other end of the store. I mean,
right. Well, of course. Well, I'm going to play that.
All right.
I mean, you've heard it a million times. You're probably like, oh, here we go. But no, we still love listening to it. Because I remember how we felt the first time we saw you doing this.
You're going to be shocked whenever you hear the comparison between my voice now and from then.
Okay. I don't think we'll be shocked. But I'd like to, let's A-B it, as they say. Okay, here's Mason Ramsey at the Walmart 6 years ago.
All I do is say, I that last song did she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry. She do me, she do you, she's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear when she calls me sweet dad.
Of course people are going to come running across the store to see what is going on in here.
I get all over. I lost my heart at sea.
What song is this, by the way?
Lovesick Blues by Hank Williams.
Okay, all right. And then, but
his version,
of course.
He didn't write it.
I was intrigued when you did the Lil Nas X song. And we played it. Yeah, hold on.
Hop up in my razor, got 1,000 acres, right up on the couch with it, pray that it don't phase her. I-oh, yippee, okay. If you ain't got no giddy up, then giddy out my way. I'm gonna take my horse to the old
And there you go. At this point, your family, I mean, were you guys thinking, there's something here? Mason should be like, he should be on stage doing these things. Is this something you always wanted to do? Like be an artist?
Absolutely.
Oh, so
ever since I was 3 years old, I've always wanted to,
really
be kind of famous or whatever and do what I love to do.
I love that you're doing this, and now you're traveling around. I mean, you're doing shows. You're doing shows up here in the Northeast, aren't you? In Philly, and
I actually did a show here in New York at the was it
Madison Square Garden?
No. I wish.
Do that one day.
You'll get there.
But yeah, I Philly, New York. I was I was first kicked off in Boston, but I'm actually almost wrapped up with the end of my tour. We've got one more date in Colorado Springs at Boot Barn Hall.
Right.
And so that's going to be really fun. And then there's supposedly more dates later on in the fall.
So you're busy. So this is exactly what you were dreaming of as a kid.
Absolutely.
You know what? This is why it's important for everyone to pay attention to your dreams, no matter how old you are. Go, oh, God, I was dreaming about that when I was a kid. Do it. Never too late. So Danielle walks in today and says, wait, Mason Ramsey's on today?
Yeah.
And she starts screaming out, well, he's my kids are listening to him at home.
So my son is 18, and he's like, Ma, do you really have Mason on? And I'm like, yeah, why? He goes, oh, he's on my playlist. I go, he is? Yeah, a couple of songs. I'm like, really? I'm like, oh, my gosh. So, yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
So Spencer's listening.
You're in the house now.
You're in the house.
So what's next? Because following you and where you're going, where you've been and where you're going, it's very fascinating for us who have been around in this business for a long time. Because everyone has a different path, a different story, and how they get to where they're going.
Absolutely. Obviously, I've had a really wild ride with the whole, the Walmart thing kicking off, and then me being like a little feature or whatever on Old Town Road, and then doing the Grammys in 2020 with Lil Nas X, Billy Ray Cyrus, BTS, and Diplo.
Right.
Well, when you get a phone call like that and you're just starting out, do you think it's a joke? Do you go, yeah, come on. Like, what do you think?
Right. Who is this?
Right, like,
It's
are
not
you
Diplo.
joking? Who is this? A phone tap? Like, what do you think is going on?
So I actually don't. I don't talk to those people, and my managers kind of all handle that. But
Nice.
whenever something like that happens, I'm like super excited and like. It's
How
really
can you
awesome.
not be?
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever like wake up at like 3 a.m. and go, "Oh my gosh, this is really happening"? I mean, is it surreal for you?
That's kind of really what happened. Only except it was at 9 or 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. Geez, 9 or 10 p.m. I just went to bed at 8, and my cousin got a phone call from my manager about the Old Town Road thing, and we ended up going to do it. We wrote a line for it and recorded it, and they loved it. And
wow, how cool!
Wow.
It's really
What do you think,
awesome.
Gandhi?
I have questions. Okay, so you said when that Walmart video happened that you just like had the urge to sing, so you stopped and you started singing. Did you do that often, and do you do that now?
I don't do it now as much as because normally I'm like, well, I'm on tour, but I sing, in the shower and stuff, and I normally stay home.
We have a shower down the hall.
Yeah.
We have a microphone in the shower. I could see you like rolling through Times Square today and just kind of
Yeah.
whipping it up a little bit.
Oh my God, you so
Subways, right in the subway.
It's a little rainy right now, but
That's okay. You can do it. Where's Froggy? Yeah, Froggy, what's up?
No, you had said that when we played your old clip that we would be surprised the difference in your voice now. Do you still do the yodeling now?
yeah, I
Do you really?
I do. Actually, I do the exact same song, just in a different key.
Now, is it, if we asked you to do something, would you go, no, not now?
No, I mean, I can.
Would you be embarrassed to do that?
No.
Well, okay, this is like a Walmart.
May have to play me an F sharp or something.
This is more like a
F-sharp.
Target, I think.
Hold on.
I'm sure YouTube has an F sharp.
Can you pull up an
My goodness.
YouTube has an F sharp.
I'm sure it has to, right?
YouTube has everything.
F sharp note. Here we go.
Okay.
Hold on. And F sharp. Here we
Come
go.
on, Froggy.
Hold
Be
on.
faster with your F sharp.
There's an ad with Tom Brady. Hold on. It's 5 seconds. I can skip it.
Goodness.
Here we go. Hold on.
See what we're doing.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Premium.
Here we go.
I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Lord, I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sit and sigh, oh Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry. She'll do me, she'll do you, she's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear when she calls me sweet daddy, such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it all over. I lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow. Lord, I'm nobody's sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. That's just a little
That's
bit.
awesome.
It's my morning voice.
That
It's my
was
morning
so
voice.
cool.
I'm still...
It's okay. You know, it's really weird because we have artists up here all the time performing in the morning. I'm like, they always sound like they're in a studio. They sound great. I'm like, how do you do that? We sound like crap in the morning. You hit it. You hit it out of the
Thank
park.
you.
That was
And all he
awesome.
needed was an F sharp off of YouTube.
sharp.
I know. YouTube F sharp. Who knew?
I sing it in the same key as Hank Williams, so...
Wow, there you go. Hank Williams. So that's your one of your influences.
One
But
of
also,
my
and
many
Lil Nas X. What a
influences.
weird... you got a weird little stable of motivation. It's a pleasure having you here, Mason.
Well, thank you so much.
And I'm going to play your song. Do you mind?
Absolutely, yeah. Blue over you.
They call it giving it a spin.
Ah, yes.
The people at the label love that. Here we go.
It drives them
Mason
crazy.
Ramsey, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone close your eyes unless you're driving. Okay, keep them open. Pretend you're driving to a Walmart. But this is Mason Ramsey. Listen to this.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.